I served 19 years active duty Army, and I did 5 combat tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. I got out of the service, and I did not know what to do. The military I had to do some and seen some very awful stuff. And when I got back into the civilian world, I was having a heck of a time trying to fit in and get back into the role of things. And when I did, I had no job, and my wife had left me, and my kids were with my wife, and it just wasn't the same. I could not get back into the everyday role of life. I could not go into restaurants. I couldn't turn my back to anybody. I was having daymares and nightmares, and I would in an 8-hour sleep, I was getting maybe 45 minutes of sleep. I was up pacing the floor most of the night. I met my new wife and started pulling my life around, and my life just wasn't the same. I started going to counseling, therapy, and they said that they'd done everything they could do to help me, but it just wasn't there. It wasn't me.
5 years, we're married, baby, everything seems perfect, little farm. And I start just noticing just a lot of outbursts and a lot of withdrawing. I don't know, there's something that happens with PTSD where you can be with them and not with them, and I don't know how to explain it. And if you've never experienced it, good for you. It continued to get worse.
One day my wife turned to me and said that she had found a project on the internet that they were helping people find canine companions for PTSD.
A message popped up and it was Russ, and he said, "Hey, I'm just going through the applications and I don't see yours here." And I don't know, I think I said something like, I could give you 1,000 reasons, but even though I was talking to him about my husband and I had reached out for my husband, I had just closed the door to the gun safe, and I had a bag, but it had a gun in it, and I was going to the barn. And I was going to be done with myself because I couldn't fix what was happening in my home. And he didn't know that at the time. He didn't know that. And I don't know, we chatted, and he just kept responding. And when we were done talking, I don't know, there was just like this, like maybe this was it. Maybe this was the key. Even though a dog comes with a lot of work, maybe there was something.
We submitted our paperwork to Invisible Wounds Project, and we heard back about a week later, and we were going to get a puppy. Her name is Cleopatra, and you couldn't imagine, she is a gift. She has brought sunshine to my eyes, and she's just she's just a godsend. And without Invisible Wounds Project, it all was not possible. They saved my life.
It seems so simple, like one message, one dog, but it was so much more than that, because if it wasn't for Invisible Wounds, and if Russ hadn't gone out of his way to reach out and follow up, I wouldn't be here. So it was so much more than a dog. It was my family. It gave us our family back.